Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Kaylee has some info on how to make things easier on your kids during the school year. Kaylee?
That's right. Your kids are all finally back in school, but the headaches go well beyond homework. I spoke with a local chiropractor to get the scoop on how a proper backpack can save you from a lot of pain.
Typically, you're going to put stress on the shoulders, down on the neck, and cause neck pain, back pain, complaints into the arms or hands, or numbness.
For middle schoolers and up, a typical backpack can weigh between 20 and 30 pounds.
Well, anybody that's using a backpack, it's going to put stress on the spine. And so what we're going to see is that if they don't have it packed properly, or they don't have a proper backpack for their body, it's going to put an abnormal stress on their spine axle, which would be pointing down. You'll see a lot of kids who are carrying a heavy backpack and then they're looking down at a phone or a tablet or whatever, and then that puts even more stress on those areas.
Here are the ways to pack that will save your child's back.
One thing you want to do is you want to try to pack heaviest portion of the backpack closest to the body. So you'd put your heaviest books or computer or whatever it is against your back, and then your lighter stuff would go towards the front of the backpack.
For the book bag itself, Dr. Meek says a chest strap is the first key that will help balance all that weight. The other qualities that make up a great backpack:
you want to have thick, wide straps. You want to have padding against the portion of the backpacks against your back. You want to have compartments so that you can keep the heaviest part against your body. You want to, like a lot of kids right now will wear a sweatshirt in the morning if it's cool, and then they'll throw it in their backpack. If they get the sweater against their body inside their backpack and their books at the back, it'll tend to cause the backpack to pull back over their back, and then that will put more stress on their shoulders. Smaller children are going to need a smaller backpack. Goal is to have the bottom of the backpack about belt line level, and no more than 4 inches below the belt line. And then another thing, you want no more than 10 to 15% of their body weight in the backpack. But
the wrong backpack can have lasting effects.
There's been some good research that was done that shows that the heavier the backpack and the longer you wear a backpack, it'll tend to cause you to be, where your spine globally will get where you're tilted to one side or maybe tilted forward, and it takes time for it to get back to normal.
So that sweet spot is 10 to 15% of your body weight in your book bag. Where you place those books, like Dr. Meek said, is what matters the most. You want the heaviest near your body and then the lightest beyond your body. You may be thinking, well, why don't I just get a rolling backpack? Well, there's some things to that too. First, you're going to clutter up the hallways. It probably won't fit in your locker, and then also it poses a tripping hazard. So give and take, pros and cons on both. So.
Yeah.
Also, there are changing books between classes, so that's key too.
Yeah, that's hard.
So they're in a hurry. Same thing as in the morning when your kids are rushing around to get everything in place. The right ones in the right area is tough.
Yeah. My high school was so big, I had to put all my books in my backpack because I had no time to go to my locker between classes.
Yeah, it's tough to map out that and have it so detailed to where you can have time to go back to your locker.
Can I tell you kids something? I don't think I had a backpack.
Really?
I don't remember what I had. I think we just carried our books. And the rest of them were in the locker.
I couldn't. I had no time to get to my locker, which is on this side of the building, and my class might be on this side.
Yeah.
I had to, and my back always hurt.
Yeah.
I agree. Mine always hurt too.
Thanks, Kaylee.
Thanks, Kaylee.
All right, coming up a bit later in the show, we're dishing it with a real-time recipe. Don't go anywhere. Ozarks Fox AM will be back. I'm not kidding you, my backpack was probably that thick.
Really?
And I would be like...
Well, you had a pretty big school, too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.